We have one. We've got Senator Richard Shelby of Alabama standing by in Washington, D.C. Senator Shelby, welcome to the program.
Thank you. I was listening to the programs. Very good question being asked.
Well, I appreciate that. It's just because we read all the transcripts of your speeches. Senator Shelby, I know that you've been listening to Paul Volcker testify. What's your take on the rules and regulations? We were listening to Larry White. He says, look, private equity, hedge funds, prop trading, this didn't cause the financial debacle, so why are we talking about it?
Well, you just stated what I was asking Dr. Volcker, that proprietary trading was not part of the financial debacle. So why now? I believe that after the hearing, I asked for the hearing today. This is just my take on the hearing, that we're not going to get involved in that directly. I don't think we need legislation in that regard, but we might need to strengthen the regulator's hand to make it clear that the regulator can handle this. If there's risk to the institution, safety and soundness, the regulator can probably do it now, but we want to make sure, just to parachute in and say, well, we need this in the regulatory reform. I think we got to be careful doing those things.
Senator Shelby, continue that theme of parachuting in, because you've been working with colleagues, Democratic colleagues, to try to fashion some kind of financial regulatory reform. Does this late in the day set of proposals, does that really throw a spanner in the whole works and cause the regulatory reform effort to basically come to a halt?
Oh, I don't think so. I think at this point we have not, Senator Dodd and other members of the Senate Banking Committee, Republicans and Democrat, we've been engaged in concepts. We're trying to work together, but we don't want just a bill. We want a good bill, a substantive bill, and if we can work together, we can do this. If we can't, we won't be able to do it, but I think we have an opportunity to do something right. What I'm interested in is making sure that we don't just create a situation where the government is involved over and over in bailing out institutions. I don't believe anything's too big to fail. We need to let them fail, wind them up, get out of the business.
What about the Consumer Financial Protection Agency? Is that dead right now?
I never said it was dead. You know, we're all consumers, but I have always opposed it as a standalone entity that the Obama-Dodd people have proposed. I said any consumer products agency should be under the prudential regulator, and we should find out what kind of scope it's going to have. We haven't gotten there yet, but I believe standing alone, we wouldn't agree to it.
Senator Shelby, going back all the way to 1999, you were one of very few senators who voted against the repeal of Glass-Steagall. What kind of confidence should the American people have in what is happening on Capitol Hill now? If you were one of a minority then, are you still in the minority now?
Oh, I don't think I'm in the minority now. I thought that what they did then was a mistake. I know it was a mistake, but it was done, and they mixed commercial banking with investment banking. And now, since the financial debacle, I don't know how many standalone investment banks are still around. But I think we have to worry about where we are today, and can we handle a lot of this with real regulatory involvement. Part of our problems has not been that we don't have rules and we don't have regulation, it's the enforcement of those regulations.